Hey, what's up, guys? I got some very sad news to share with you guys today. My phone is basically bricked on me. It is now unable to turn, or is unable to turn on to the home screen. And when I turn it on, it goes to the LG screen, then the T-Mobile screen, and then back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then sometimes it does like the optimizing apps thing, and then it gets to like, optimize 20 out of 100 and something apps, and then it just stops. And I looked online, and the LG G4, this problem is actually very prevalent, and for some reason LG hasn't released a statement about it. They haven't done anything to alert people, because what really pissed me off about this is that I know that phones and different electronic products will not work, or sometimes they'll be defective. But then you should at least warn the public that something might be defective, so they can back up all their stuff on the phone and then not have to worry about it, or not having to worry about it just being completely gone. And a lot of this stuff that was on my phone, I will not be able to recover. And that's what really pisses me off about this, is that I pay my T-Mobile bill, I'm paying for this phone, and then it just doesn't work no more, and that really upsets me. So I'm wanting to go to the T-Mobile store today to try to get a new phone. Obviously, I'm not going to try to get another LG G4, but when I was online looking at this boot loop problem, people were saying that these affected the problem was with the motherboard, in that it only affected LG phones that were made before, I want to say, like October. And this was made, what was it, like August or whatever. So, I don't want to have to, deal with this issue again 4 or 5 months down the road. And then, so I'm wanting to just get the V10. Now, I know that's crazy to say, why would you get the V10, not the G4? Because I looked online, and it seems like this issue is not a problem within the V10. See, it just keeps on doing this over and over and over again. And then it'll just completely go blank, and it won't turn back on unless you take the battery out and put it back in. And a lot of people are saying it's the motherboard that's doing this, because my phone was completely fine for the 4 or 5 months. I used to record videos with it. I went to the Caribbean on a cruise for 7 days with this, in temperatures that were 80, 90 degrees, and then this phone would probably get hot. And it worked completely fine, and I obviously, when it got too hot, I turned it off, but it worked within the implied, it worked for like the implied use of or whatever of the phone, and I never had a problem. But all of a sudden, when I was at a meeting and this phone, I was emailing somebody, it was in my hand, it just restarted. Just out of the blue, like completely random. No warning whatsoever. It just started to restart, and then it would not come back on. Now, that's a hardware problem, or at least it might even be a software problem. A lot of people are saying this is a hardware problem, in that Sprint, they already offered, or they're already talking about a recall for the LG G4, and no other phone company, from what I've seen, has recalled any of these phones. And I think that T-Mobile, that's bad on their part, because you should warn your customers of something like this if you know about it, and I'm a little pissed off. But unfortunately, due to me being a business minor, knowing and taking a legal and social business environment class or whatever, there's nothing that I can do about it, because in the disclaimer or warranty disclaimer within the contract that you sign, they sell these phones as is, and with all the defects or whatever. So I can get a new phone, but they're not liable for the damages and stuff that was lost on this phone, which sort of pisses me off. And I think that that's unfair. But in some states, that warranty disclaimer is void, but not in Ohio. So that's unfortunate. So I'm going to go to the T-Mobile store and get a V10, because I heard that doesn't have any issues. But I'm upset, because hey, I bought an OtterBox, and now unless I sell it, and most people don't buy used phone cases, I mean, that's like 40 bucks down the drain, and I have to spend another 40 bucks to get an OtterBox. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. If you guys are having this problem, please comment below, because I think this isn't right, that some of these companies can be getting away with this kind of stuff. So yeah, yes, please comment and tell me your story. That's all I have to say. Thanks for watching.